All right, guys. All right. We're gonna fry a turkey. All right, guys. So it's been 2 days. I did one on Thanksgiving morning. We have extra turkey, so I'm gonna deep fry it just to show y'all the process. You know, there's plenty of videos out there, but them other guys, you know, they do it, but like, I mean, they're pansies. This is the real way. All right, yeah, it's getting pretty close. So what you're gonna do first is you're gonna bring your heat up. I went ahead and started it before I started the video. We're trying to get up to around 300 at least, but you want 325, no more than 350, right? So it's getting up to temp. I am now basically trying to dry this thing out, dump some of this water out. You're trying to dry the turkey as good as you can get it. Reason being, what doesn't mix well with grease? Water, exactly. So you dry this bad boy out as good as you can get it. Same thing with the pot. Before you put your oil in it and stuff, you need to wash it real good and then clean it real good. I really don't understand why they throw the neck thing in there. I guess because some people like it. But so you're gonna put some paper towels down in there, get it dry inside. Now, perk of doing or deep frying a turkey, you ain't gotta brine it. You ain't gonna have fixings or nothing like that, which most people just do store-bought anymore. You literally just season it, inject some butter, whatever, into it, and like the one that we did a couple days ago, we did butter, injected some butter into it, and I think it ran a feather. Injected some butter into it, and a little bit of the Cajun stuff we're going to be using today. Okay, and you don't have to do this, but you can also kind of trim up some of the fat that's all over it. It's gonna cook off a lot of it, so it really doesn't matter. Now, make sure you get your sack of whatever the crap that is and the neck out, unless you want to cook the neck. And then what you're gonna do is then, see if y'all can see that, there's a bunch of just leftover skin right there flopping around. So I'm gonna cut it out right here. I mean, you want a good crispy skin. That's the whole point of deep frying a turkey, but at the same time, you don't need to get too wild with it. All right, so there's that. Sweeping around. Okay, so I'll cut the legs open right here. Sure, Drake's excited we're doing this again. And then this is, I forgot what they call that. Call like that little thing I say that flips out. They call it something. Oh, turkey oyster or something like that. I don't know. Let me just cut it out. Okay. All right, now to the drying process. I guess I could bring y'all in a little bit, couldn't I? Touch you with my turkey hands. All right. So yeah, just gonna continue drying this thing off best I can. If you're somebody that don't, you know, like touching raw meat and stuff like that, probably ain't the best thing, because you really gotta do a lot. I don't mind it. I actually killed a deer yesterday. Ain't that cool? Got me a little 7-pointer. But so I actually was having to clean him yesterday. Homestead providing. That's what we're gonna say about that. I actually got a couple turkeys too, and You know, don't come after me. It's not turkey season, so I promise this is not a wild turkey. Everybody's always like, I don't understand why turkey season's not during Thanksgiving. I'm like, well, because they don't base it off of holidays. That's the main reason. So, but I'm gonna go turkey hunting this year. Never have. Got some buddies that go. Might do a little talking to them, learning a little bit, and try our hand at it. But all right, so that's pretty dang dry. According to how many paper towels I've used, it is at least. All right, so okay, first we're gonna baste him. Well, maybe. All right, let's see what this oil's getting up to. It's hard to tell. Everything I've seen, a lot of guys were saying to flick water at the pot, and if it sizzles, then that means it's probably hard enough. Which that gauge I got there just was saying it was like 210, 215, so we got a little bit more. So yeah, so injector. I didn't buy this. My dad actually did. We used Tony's to do this like a traditional one. It was Tony's seasoning, and then I mixed a little bit of Kinder's butter stuff, the powdered butter stuff, and a little bit of salt and a little bit of barbecue seasoning, just to give that little bit of a kick to it. It was fantastic. Everybody loved it. I mean, I think that's what we're gonna do from now on. But my dad bought this because we kind of thought about doing this a little late. This was a straight up Cajun setup. Came with these two and a syringe, but I'm not using that syringe. I'm using a metal one that we have that's a little bit better, a little easier. But we're gonna try this one. You can order this on Amazon. I feel it's gonna be really good. It's just not, and a lot of the heat will be cooked off when it's deep fried, but we're gonna try this just because the other one was really good, but I want to try something that's got a little bit of kick to it. Because I mean, that was for everybody. And this way is, this is for more like us, random people. But what we're gonna do is, here, better throw all that junk away. My little spoon. Hope y'all enjoyed your Thanksgiving. And you know, find this video next year. Okay, so what you're gonna do is, I ain't got none of that yet. You're gonna inject it, and then go in, like squeeze a little bit, go somewhere else. Squeeze a little bit, pull it out a little bit. And the reason why is you have less holes, so less can come out. Or at least that's what I'm kind of figuring out. So fill her up, put it in, squeeze a little bit, take it out, go to a different spot, squeeze a little bit, go to a different spot, squeeze a little bit, go to a different spot. And then we're gonna go into the leg, squeeze a little bit, go over there, squeeze a little bit. Let's see here, go down there, squeeze a little bit, and it'll pop up off the skin a lot of times. Like you'll see it kind of inflate, and that's just it getting off of it. Okay, you gotta be careful because there's, you know, I mean, I kind of thought about adding a little bit of butter to this, but supposedly this has butter in it, so it's kind of hard to get some of this because there ain't a lot of. All right, so the way I do it too, I kind of do one section at a time. And now we're gonna flip him over and do this section. Probably gonna use this whole entire jar, which is kind of cool because that other jar, I used a little bit of this in that other one. So this jar probably would honestly do 2 small turkeys, or goodness, Drake. They got little fluid pimples in it. Okay. Now let's flip him over. Do the fun side. This is the breast. This is where you're gonna get a lot of meat. Okay. Okay, so same thing. Stick it in a little bit, move it around a little bit. And see, I'm basically getting this whole entire breast right now from one spot. And that's why, you know, you less holes for it to come out of. Okay. Another thing, probably need to tell y'all that I think was a big difference in cooking this one that really helped is you can buy bacon grease. It's called Bacon Up. And we're gonna squirt a little bit. You can buy bacon grease called Bacon Up, but I didn't happen to get my hands on any. So right now I'm just poking a lot up some holes. Okay. But I didn't have any. So my grandma keeps all her bacon grease to cook with. And so I just got some of hers and got a big old glopping spoonful, put it in there. Don't flop it in because it'll spray grease everywhere. Just put the spoon in there and just stir it and it'll come off. That is a big tip. 100% would do that. So we're gonna dump all that in there. All right. And I have seen where some people will like fill like a jar like this up with some water and swish it around and then inject it, but I don't really get that because you're not supposed to have a lot of fluids. But anyways, beside the point. So now we're gonna switch it over to this. It came in the pack. It is probably pretty good. I'm gonna rub it in. Really want it to be on there good. I'm gonna put some in there. Make sure you get underneath the armpits. Okay. And I'm gonna flip him. And then spread the wings out. This is so much easier just buying it pre-mixed, like in a good seasoning, because making my own was good, but people, even when I do steaks, anything, or deer tacos, people are always, my wife and people who eat it are always just like, what'd you put in it? And I'm like, yes, because I don't know. I just go with my gut. Kind of like, you know, that needs that. You know, that needs that. If I want to add something to it, I add something to it. Okay, let's do the top of the breast. Okay. All right. Let's flip him over because a lot of that will have probably fell off. All right. So, seems to be good, right? All right. So, let's see here. I did it like that, but this time, I believe I'm gonna do it like this. Yes, that's what I'm gonna do. Oh yeah. Reason why I'm doing like that, and I might be wrong here, you know, I did the other way with the wings on the bottom, and where his legs are, that's a smaller cavity, and it made like a volcano of oil coming out. So that might not be bad luck for me, and I had to like kind of use some wire to make it where it was in the center so it wasn't trying to splash out. But this is what we ended up with, is doing it like that. So I'm gonna take this off real quick. My hands are cold. It's cold today. It's been cold past 2 evenings. We'll say whenever y'all do one of these, do a test run. When our thermometer wasn't working, so we ended up having to do some other random stuff. So he's sitting here staring at it, and the darn thing never would heat up. And it comes to find out it's because the thermometer wasn't working. But we ended up figuring it out. I'm gonna use the digital here, like that little doohickey I made. Ain't that fancy? Deep Impact Garage. We always do whatever we need to do. So it is saying not quite there yet. Not quite there. Let's turn it up a little bit more. About full blast. Let it sit for a little bit longer. The reason why we're doing this is because, goodness dog, what are you doing? Crazy. I always do one of these. See, I'm right here. There's a couple of leaves, which probably ain't the best, but I blew it off yesterday, but I ain't doing it again. Do it somewhere that you're not anywhere anything can burn, not close to your house, not close to a vehicle. It's a little sketchy when you put it in because it bubbles, but just go slow with it and make sure you don't have too much oil. We did it where filled it with water a day or two beforehand and put your turkey that's in the bag and everything in there, mark where the line was at, and then that's what it was. Mark where the line, don't mark there. Take the turkey back out, like put the turkey in. We could edit that out. The way we did it is put the turkey in there, fill the water up where it's just above the turkey's turkey. You know, like surface water's here, top of the turkey's like here. You know, give it maybe an inch, inch and a half. Not even that, honestly, an inch. Take the turkey back out. Mark where the water's at. Mark it with a Sharpie. I mean, it ain't gonna kill you. Or if you want to just put a piece of tape, anything like that. And then you'll know where to fill the oil. Another thing to be safe about is when you add the oil, turn this off. Test this, make sure it lights and everything and it's good to go. And then turn it off, add your oil, then turn it back on. When you'll see when I add the turkey, I'll get this stuff to temp, cut the fire off, add the turkey. That's how you prevent house fires. Alright guys, so didn't video it, getting it out, just completely forgot, but this is what the other one looked like. Not too bad right there. Let's see here. Let's cut this bad boy open. Definitely looks good. One perk I will say about cooking one like this, that I feel like they stay a little bit juicier. Wow, that's actually quite nice there. Looks good, smells good. Let's do the verdict here. Go for a leg piece, big old leg piece. Let's see here. Pretty good. Pretty good. Really good. Really good. I actually kind of like that. It's not hot at all, like I would have imagined. Let's see here. Good deal. Gotta get it one. Let's see. Oh. Yeah. That's good. What if I sat here and ate this whole turkey? Wouldn't that be crazy? Alright. Now for the breast. Now, the whole point of doing one of these in a deep fryer is it stays a little bit more juicy and don't get dried out. As you can see, it's super moist. Yeah, I like that. That's really good. Yeah, let's see. So get my dad in here.
Let me try that thing.
Let's see what he thinks here. Smells good.
Good.
Tastes good. Yeah.
All it's got just enough that kick.
Yeah.
Just enough that kick.
Yeah. The seasoning I showed y'all, I do like. It's got just a small, and I ain't gonna call it a kick. It's more about, it's got a real strong Cajun flavor. But, well, that's the end of the video, guys. I believe we're gonna dive in and have Thanksgiving twice for the second time. That skin. Wow. I will say the skin on this thing is way better than the other one. Get you by that, Dad. Oh, wow. The skin is better. 100%. But that's how you deep fry a turkey. Really not that hard. You know, even though I didn't mean to take it out, all you did, like I said, cut the flame off, pull it out slowly, put it in your pan with your gloves, take out the thing it sits in, the mount thing, and cover it with some tinfoil. As you see all the moisture showing the tinfoil. That holds all the moisture in. Because I mean, it still could dry out if you just let it sit out without covering it. But if you want a very moisture-full turkey, and it's very easy. Like I said, when you test it, we actually did it. You're supposed to do it 3 minutes for every pound. So just do the math. But we actually pulled this one out about 5 minutes earlier. Because this one we did that to it, and it was, the skin got a little bit more darker color. This is way more golden color, but it's also a lot more moist as well. Oh, it's so good, I can't stop. If when you pull it out, just pull it out just a little bit, check your temperature. It needs to be at least 175. Check everywhere. I check the breast, the legs, the wings, everywhere. If you're at that temperature and you've already done it, you're good. You're good to go. But happy Thanksgiving, guys, and thank you for watching Deep Impact Garage's first cooking video. So leave a comment if you want to see any more of this. But I'm gonna pig out, and we'll catch you on the next video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow. See you guys. All right, guys. So I don't know if y'all can hear me or not, but I've had a lot of people ask me why I've not been doing much of my videos, and well, I figured I'd show y'all. This is kind of why. I've been doing a lot of hunting here lately. I don't really bow hunt a whole lot, but I'm gonna get into it, and you know, since muzzleloader came in, I kind of do a lot more hunting. I've already killed a 7-pointer, but it wasn't much. But this is the homestead. I was gonna do an intro video of me walking in, but I figured this would be a lot cooler. I mean, I think it is cooler. But yeah, I'm gonna go back to hunting, and hopefully I get something. If so, I'll try my best to let y'all see. If not, at least you get a cool little video seeing how cool it is to hunt. And you know, as you can see right here to my left, you might not be able to see it. Let me see here. There's let me zoom in. All right, right there in the top of the frame to your left is where my bait pile is, and then I have another bait pile on up this left side. And then I don't know if y'all can see in this. Yeah, you can, but in the far right is my box stand. There's a red bird right there in front of me. But it's about game time. It's about time they start moving, so I'm gonna get off here, and hope y'all enjoy. All right, guys. So, little recap. I tried to take a video. It just didn't come in good. I guess I'm not good with the GoPro yet on zooming in. I think I got it down pat now, but I had 3 does come in. Well, I thought there was 3 does. Ended up that one of them was a pretty good sized spike, and I think another one was a small spike, and then the other one was definitely a doe. But that's just how it is. That's just how it goes. Sometimes deer are weird. You know, you can't really tell what they are until they get closer. They would never came into bow range, so if I could have got a video if they'd come in bow range, but they were, closest one was like probably 55 yards. And no, I don't know how many people know about hunting, but you just kind of need to be very certain about your shots when it comes to bow hunting, just because you want to make a good kill. But anyways, that was just kind of showing you what it's like. That's, you know, that's kind of how it goes when it comes to hunting. You just never know, and it takes so much time. It just does, but that's just part of it. It is funny though. This is what you'll deal with all the time. Literally got out of stand at 5. Well, right here, the last picture I got on my camera was at 5:35, and I waited till they were out of where I couldn't even see more. So that had to be 5:40, 5:55, and it wasn't even. And you know, I brought my rifles in as well in case I saw my big boy. I got a couple of big deer that I'm kind of after, but I wasn't gonna risk losing them because I wanted to get a bow shot. But I had my good 6-pointer come in. That's always fun. I wouldn't have shot him anyways, but that's just how it goes. It was raining, we'll tell you that, so that was good fun, but did it for y'all. But yeah, that's what I've been up to, hunting. It's just, it takes time, and you know, a lot of times you go like nest and you see stuff and you still don't kill nothing. So it's just how it goes. But I appreciate y'all, you know, still checking in. I'm gonna, you know, season's almost gonna end here shortly, and I'll be jumping on a lot of projects. You know, you got to looking forward to is Old Blue is probably either going to get that motor mounted up and everything, and the rear end swapped and finished up. So I have that. I actually have a video coming soon. I'm going to be installing a wood stove in the garage, so that'll be kind of cool. Just kind of help, you know, on the homestead, have something else for heat, you know, if need be. But yeah, I appreciate y'all. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow the channel. I know this is a weird video, but that's just kind of how it was. Hope y'all enjoyed the turkey video. I've been meaning to post it, just hadn't had time. Again, happy Thanksgiving, guys. I know it's a little late, but better late than never. And if I don't post again before Christmas, Merry Christmas. And that's about all I got, y'all. I appreciate y'all watching, I really do. Anything y'all need, any comments you want to send me, go ahead. Anything about the recipe of the turkey or any ideas, you just let me know. And, all right, guys, we'll see y'all next time.